everybody, it's Mark. Well, I got a subscriber question today that couldn't have come at a better time because I've been thinking about this ever since it happened. But here's the deal. The question was, how do you keep the seat post from loosening while you're fishing? Because up until very recently, like a lot of people in all forms of social media have been talking about it with these seat posts, and it's not just the Heritage, it's across all platforms of the Tracker boats that have the threaded insert. And depending on how much you spin around and move your seat, the threads back out and you got to tighten them again, and it becomes kind of a pain in the ass. Well, I've heard several fixes for this. I've heard of people putting Loctite on them, using strap wrenches. I do not want to put any kind of Loctite or any kind of glue substance or anything on that. That could cause problems down the road, in my opinion. People are going to do what they do, and that's fine. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't want to do that. The solution on my end was a complete accident and kind of a dumbass mistake on my part. But what happened was, I got my two poles here, and I use the live well for storage. Okay? So I got my ropes in here, I got my buoys and rod holders. And I have been throwing these in here. What happened was some water got in the live well. I don't know how, but you know, an inch or two of water got in there, and I didn't really realize it in time. So it caused, if you can see that, the first 3.5 threads to rust. And not bad, but there's rust buildup. Once that rust happened, it never backed out again. So it takes a little force. But I do not have that issue anymore with the seat post. And like I said, it's not that much rust. You know, just a tiny bit of rust on those 3.5 threads made a huge difference. I don't know if people are willing to do that on purpose, but by pure happenstance, you know, by my negligence, they got rusted, and now they work perfectly. So I don't know if anybody wants to try that, but that's the solution that worked for me, by 100% fault of my own. But anyway, that's my solution, and it works. So if that helps anybody, if anybody's willing to rust up 3.5 threads of their seat post, you know, you might not have to worry about that again. It worked in my case, and then they're both the same, whether front or back. They are both tight now, and you can go fish for hours and never have to spin it. So anyway, Richard Baker, thanks for asking the question, and I hope this helps. I don't know if it's going to help anybody, if anybody's willing to do that, but see you in the future. Thanks again for watching. Bye.